Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. He hands it to the back. Some hard running there through a tackle. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up in the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. And if you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense because the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Grab by the receiver. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. Look out, room to run here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Now the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for a man. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Irish, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to beat the sticks.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. And he'll set up to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a 1st down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that previous play. And the back now goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. He dumps it off to the tight end. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
First down here for this offense. An inside give now from the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado, as they fight back here in this playoff game. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. That's reeled in. It's Sims. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
That completion makes it second and short. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And on the carry, he's heading left. Picks up the first, looking for more. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another first down. It seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those holes.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's an out route. The catch made. And he heads out of bounds after a real nice game there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll give it to the back. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love
this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Sets up a third down play. Try and muscle for the first down. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
On first down, it's play action. Caught by the receiver. Tiny space at the 20. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Ball handed off. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch is made along the sideline. He's forced out of bounds. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
And the Buffaloes with 1st and 10 here. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Second down now after the sack. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The receiver makes the catch. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. The Buffaloes will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Let's it fly to the wideout. Touchdown! Bucks! They cap the drive with 6 points. And this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. It's a draw to the back. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Linebacker shifting around now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass complete on a crossing route. That's a big hit at the end, but they can get a fresh set of downs. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? The receiver grabs it. Breaks loose at the 45. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Leveler's picked off. What a play.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Direct snap. Fights through a tackle. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Offense is back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in. At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's a quick grab. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down mark. And the Buffaloes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass complete. It's second down now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The Buffaloes are going to keep this drive rolling.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on third and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
The Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Gets the first, and he's still running. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Buffaloes getting set on first and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Looking right, this one caught. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Third and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Running back with the football. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Buffaloes. To put them on top now. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Gets it out quickly to the left side.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Or the quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw on the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
And here's the handoff. Passes the 40. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Bought some time, now lets him go. But quickly. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. That's reeled in. It's Sims. Finds room at the 30. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitching catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Going after, not right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. It feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Off the play fake on first down. He'll throw it now. Gets made on the left side. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. So Kirk, Colorado has the lead, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. To begin the final quarter of this playoff game, they'll go up top. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Boy, really good job up front here by the offensive line, giving the quarterback plenty of time for that route to clear underneath before he made the throw.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's first and goal. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it again. On the move now. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
It's a short completion of the big tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Pressure is coming. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to...
Now here he goes. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And the Buffalo starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Grinding away on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run phase. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The offense has done well to chew some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. Looking for a receiver. Screen to the receiver in the flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. This is important, a chance to extend the lead deep here in the 4th quarter. He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Ball spotted at the 18-yard line. Should have just taken a knee. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. The short completion of the tight end. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from 27. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here.
And they heave it deep downfield. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. It's a shotgun run call. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Looks like he's going to run it. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. They got him down, but that 1st down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration.